Hello guys, this is the Man of Musk, and I decided to bring you some science facts or some cool and weird facts about your everyday lives that everyone should know. Well, there are 50 obviously that I'm going to be showing or letting you know. There are more, but yeah. First, you breathe on average about 5 million times a year. Like, yeah, you breathe a lot. Months that begin on Sunday always have Friday the 13th in them. Like, I don't know. I didn't know that. That's weird. You were born with 300 bones. By the time you are an adult, you will have 206 of them. Like, what happens? They form together, they make bigger bones? That's weird. It's like cool but weird. The fourth one. The average lead pencil will write a line about 35 miles long, or write approximately 50,000 English words. 5. 1/4 of the bones in your body are in your feet. Like, that's a lot of bones. Like, geez. Why do your feet need that many bones? Number 6. The average person spends 2 weeks of their lifetime waiting for the light to change from red to green. Like at a stoplight? Like, that's ridiculous. 2 weeks of your life is gone sitting at a sign. Now, most of us probably, I don't know. Yeah, that's a lot of time. Number 7. It takes more calories to eat a piece of celery than the celery has in it. That's amazing. You could lose weight just eating celery, you know? It's a good snack, it's healthy. You lose weight from it. Number 8. The present population is expected to rise 15 billion by the year 2080. Like, we only have like half of that, if that. Like, that's doubling our population. We're not going to be able to survive with that many people. We barely survive now. Like, you see Africa. They're having kids still, yet they can't feed them and stuff, which is horrible. I feel bad for them. But that's the way life is, I guess. We're trying, trying to help a little bit here or there. Make camps and stuff. I mean, yeah. Number 9. The largest recorded snowflake was 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. That's amazingly huge. Like, oh my gosh, that came out of the sky in flake form. Like, geez, a snowflake that big. Like, no, I can't even say how big it is. I don't even know 15 inches, you know? But gosh, 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. Okay. Number 10. The tip of a bullwhip moves so fast that the sound it makes is actually a tiny sonic boom. That's fast. That's gotta be like, geez, like fast as a freaking jet. Okay. 11. The Native Americans used to name their children after the first thing they saw as they left their teepees after their children were born. Hence the names Sitting Bull and Running Water. My name's John, so I guess my mom saw John afterwards. Nah, I'm not Native American. Okay, number 12. The Matami tribe of West Africa play their own version of football. Instead of a normal football, they use a human skull. Yeah, no thank you. Okay, number 13. Coca-Cola would be green if the food colorant wasn't added. Like, who would drink green? Well, Mountain Dew, but, it's called Coca-Cola. It's a cola. It's supposed to be brown. But that's disgusting to know. It would be green. Like, the old bottles they had were green. Kind of green. Number 14. During the 17th century, the Sultan of Turkey ordered his whole harem of women to be drowned and replaced with a new one. Like, I don't know what harem means, but that's gotta be a lot of women and drowning them of all things? Like, who wants to be drowned? Like, no. No, thank you. That would be horrible. Number 15. Coffins used for cremation are actually made with plastic handles. Like, that's not, well, yeah, it would melt in the fire and all, but they're supposed to have metal handles. Like, I know you're not carrying them that far, and that it would be a waste of metal, but geez, plastic handles. That's strange. 16. Almost is the longest word in the English language with all the letters in alphabetical order. Who knew that? That's pretty cool. I mean, almost. That's the longest word in alphabetical order in the English language. That's amazing. And amazing's not part of that. Just saying. Number 17. Human thigh bones are stronger than concrete. Concrete's really, geez, like, I'm feeling my thigh now. That's weird. Like, having it stronger than concrete, that's like, you're the Man of Steel. No, not making a Superman reference anymore. Okay, number 19. It is impossible to sneeze with your eyes open. Try it. I mean, try lose your eyeballs, but nah, do not try it at home, people. That would not be very safe. Number 20. A 10-gallon hat will only hold 3/4 of a gallon. Why call it 10-gallon hat? I mean, if it only holds 3/4 of a gallon, that's not even worth it to have a 10-gallon hat. 21. Of all the words in the English language, the word set, S-E-T, has the most definitions. Okay, that's, I don't know, you could set something down, you could set something over there, you could set as in a scene, you know. That's pretty awesome. I never thought of it that way. Number 22. It is against the law to burp or sneeze inside a church in Nebraska. Like, what sense does that law make? It makes none. I mean, it would be disrespectful to church, but sneeze? Like, why would a sneeze be against the law? You can't really help that much. Okay. Number 23. In 1386, a pig in France was executed by public hanging for the murder of a child. Like, a pig, if it's hungry enough, it would eat a child, but geez, why would you just hang it? A public execution for a pig eating a child. I mean, just slaughter the thing and make bacon. Everybody likes bacon. Okay, 24. Earth is the only planet not named after a supposed god. Like, Earth is Earth. Nobody names a god after Earth. We're humans. We live on Earth. Who wants a god named after our planet? Jeez. That'd be the crappiest god ever. It'd be the god of crappiness. Okay. 25. The world's oldest piece of chewing gum is over 9,000 years old. How do they, well, carbon footprint, but, well, would it be carbon? Nah, it would be whatever you want to call it. But it's 9,000 years old. That's amazing. 26. Scientists have tracked butterflies traveling over 3,000 miles. Like, something this big moving 3,000 miles, if that big. That's just amazing how much they go in their short lifetime. Number 27. The silkworm consumes 86 times its own weight in 56 days. Dang. 86,000 times its own weight in 56 days. 86,000 times itself. That would mean, like, it would take hours after hours after hours. That's insane how much those would eat. Those would be horrible anywhere. Okay, 28. If removed from the stress of the modern world, the average human would sleep about 10 hours a day. I barely get 8 hours of sleep. I mean, that'd be relaxing and all, but know. It'd be nice. Yeah, 10 hours a day. 29. To produce a single pound of honey, a single bee would have to visit 2 million flowers. Like, you see how much honey we have at stores? Like, bees make that stuff, and it takes a lot of bees. Okay, number 30. A colony of 500 bats can eat approximately 250,000 insects in an hour. 250,000 in an hour. That's insane how much they eat. Number 31. 1 in 5 adults believe that aliens are hiding in our planet disguised as humans. Show me to your leader. Okay, number 32. Traveling masseuses in ancient Japan were required by law to be blind. I mean, why would you travel if you're blind? That'd be strange, but good job, I guess. Touching people, that's kind of an awkward situation there, but it's a job. Number 33. The bloodhound is the only animal whose evidence is admissible in court. That's strange. 34. James Fix, the man who popularized jogging in America, died of a heart attack while running. That's major irony. Yeah, you run a lot, but you're gonna have a heart attack. Number 35. The average American spends about a year and a half of his or her life watching commercials on television. What are you doing? Get out and spend that year and a half doing something productive like dancing or eating bananas. Or playing or petting a muskox. Yeah, I got. Okay, the next one would be 36. Ancient Greeks practiced a form, ineffective, of birth control that consisted of having a woman hold her breath, making her squat, and sneezing. Boom. That's birth control. Okay, 37. The FDA permits up to 5 whole insects per 100 grams of apple butter. I'm done eating apple butter. Like 5 insects. Like 5 whole insects and 100 grams of apple butter. That's disgusting. 38. There are no naturally occurring blue foods. Even blueberries are purple. I'm going to start calling them purple berries. 39. The skeleton of Jeremy Bentham is present in all of the important meetings of the University of London. A skeleton. That's horrible. Number 40. The elephant is the only mammal that can't jump. Jump, 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 jump up and get down. Number 41. Number 41. Just like fingerprints, everyone's tongue is different. Number 42. The longest recorded flight of a chicken is 13 seconds. 13 seconds in air. That's okay. I mean, I can't do more than half a second. 43. 400 quarter pounders can be made from a single cow. Number 44. Only 38% of Americans eat breakfast every day. 38%. I normally skip breakfast and go to work, you know. Okay. Number 45. A lot of numbers equal a lot of numbers. Okay, it would be 111,111,111 times 111,000 or 111,111,111 equals 12. I don't know what comes after trillion, but I'm gonna call it zillion. 12 zillion 345 billion 678 million 987,000. Or wait, it's higher than that. It's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Whatever you want to say that is. 46. 11% of the world is left-handed. Like me, I'm part of that 11%, I guess. 47. A jiffy is a scientific name for 1/100th of a second. 48. A Boeing 747's wingspan is longer than the Wright brothers' first flight. That's scary-ish. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have been on the Wright brothers' first flight. 49. A broken clock is right 2 times a day. You know, it actually makes sense because if the hands stay, you know, it happens 2 times a day. Number 50. A duck's quack doesn't echo anywhere. No one knows why. Ooh, ooh, it's a quack. It's a quacky quack. Ooh, doesn't echo.